guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yawen and today's video is a little bit different than what I normally do. What I normally do is just like mommy stuff, like vlogs and just hanging out with the kids and my husband, but today this video is going to be more like a finance-based video about the cost of insurance and how much it costs to have a baby here in Virginia where we live with insurance, having a vaginal delivery. So if you are here for that, then welcome. But yeah, so I wanted to do this video because I did one last year when I had my son and it seemed like a lot of people enjoyed it and found it helpful. So this year I just had another baby girl in July, so I thought I would do this again. And this time I'll be going over more stuff in more detail. So I'll be going over what kind of plan we have, our benefits, how much the premium costs, each paycheck. I'll be going over, of course, the charges of what the hospital charged us versus what we paid and what the insurance paid. So without further ado, I will let you guys know what kind of insurance we have. So we have insurance through my husband's work, and we have the high deductible plan with HSA, which is a health savings account. So our deductible for in-network, I'm going to say everything in-network because I would not go out of network because that is just a little silly because everything's doubled if not more. So the in-network deductible is $4,000 for the family. After that's met, we pay a co-insurance of 20%, and our out-of-pocket is $6,900 for the family. And once you meet the out-of-pocket, you in most cases are not responsible for anything else beyond that if it's deemed medically necessary, which a childbirth is. And also for my childbirth, I had a vaginal childbirth, and then I did get the epidural, but other than that, we did not need any other medical intervention. Okay, so with that little intro, I think we will jump right into our premium and what we pay each paycheck for a family plan. We have 4 people on our family plan now. And also, because this is a high deductible plan, we also have an HSA account, which is a health savings account. So every month we put a little bit of money in there, and it stays in the account. Even if we don't use it for the calendar year, it just rolls over for any medical expenses that we may have. And after it reaches a certain threshold, for us it's $1,500, we could choose to invest the amount beyond that into the stock market. So first is the actual premium of our plan, which is $312 per paycheck, and he gets paid bi-weekly. So in a year it's about $8,100 just for the premium of our insurance for family of 4. And we have the high deductible one, so it's so even after we pay the premium, we still have to meet either the $4,000 deductible or the $6,900 out of pocket for like the benefits to kick in. And in addition to the premium, we also put in $150 per paycheck to our savings account. I think when we were setting this up, we were anticipating having another baby, so we set it at $150 and calculated it to be about right because we wanted our health savings account to have our max out of pocket in there, which is $6,900, because we knew we had a baby coming, and of course we knew our out of pocket would be met for having this baby. And then we already had some money in the HSA, so we decided to go with this $150 amount. So the total that we put in towards our premium plus our savings account is about $12,000 a year. All right, now I will go over what was billed to me and what I was responsible for from delivering at the hospital. And I also have to say that before I delivered my baby, I actually already met like half of our out-of-pocket, like $3,500 or so, because I had a high-risk pregnancy, because I had gestational diabetes. So I had to see a specialist, and then they did ultrasounds every time I went. So that quickly racked up our out of pocket. So first and foremost, the most expensive part was the facility fee, which is in the hospital. So I think it covers like all the nurses, like me laying in their bed. And I think that is it. It didn't cover my medications, which was the epidural that was charged separately. So for just the being at the hospital, they charged $20,000, and I was only there for like 2.5 days. So they charged $20,000. The allowed amount is like the negotiated rate between the insurance and the hospital. So no matter what, they're not going to get paid more than the allowed amount. So that means the hospital had to write off $10,000. That means it just gone bye-bye. No one's going to pay that money. So my part, I had to pay $1,757.80, and that got applied either to my deductible or out of pocket. So what was left that the plan paid for was $8,000, which is pretty much what I pay for the premium for the year. So it's obviously worth it to have insurance. And then the anesthesia, I don't know why they had two of the same charges, but they both got paid. I thought I only had one epidural, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's kind of confusing. So I don't know why they charged for both, and I didn't really look into it, but I'm sure it's probably right. So yeah, altogether it was like $14,000 they charged, and then I paid about $1,500, which of course is put towards my out of pocket, and then the insurance paid the other $3,000. And then there was another facilities fee for $2,500. I wasn't sure what that was for either, really. In the claims, it's very confusing. It just literally lists facilities fee or medical services, and it gives you like a CPT code. You can look it up online, but I didn't do that. So the allowed amount was $1,100. I paid around $750, and then the insurance paid the rest of the $400. And then there are a couple of physician's fees, and these are just the fees for the actual doctors that either rounded on me. Yeah, I think these are just for the doctors that did the rounds on me after delivery. And now that I think about it, I think this facilities fee, I think that's for the doctor that actually did the delivering. So for the doctors just like checking up on me after delivery, that was almost $600. And I paid $0 at this point because at that point my out-of-pocket was met. Yay! So $6,900 was met already. And then the plan did not pay it either. So they just totally decided not to pay these doctors because the allowed amount is $0. Interesting. But yeah, so that was all the charges from the delivery and the stay at the hospital. So let's see how much it costs. So in total, they billed $37,000. The max they would ever get is $15,000, so less than half. I saved $22,000 by having insurance. I paid $3,300 on my part for the delivery, but I already had the other half of the out-of-pocket. So if I didn't have the other half, my total that I would have paid would have been $6,900, and then the insurance paid $11,000. So let's see, my premium was $8,000. My total out-of-pocket would have been $6,900. So the total I paid for healthcare this year was $15,000. But the actual cost of having the baby in the hospital, if you're curious, or you probably already figured out, was $6,900. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. I try to make it pretty clear. Like the claims are just a little weird anyways. But yeah, so hopefully that helps you. I feel like when I was planning to have a baby, I looked into things like this and couldn't find too many videos out there, so hopefully that is kind of helpful. I know it's going to be different for every plan, every state, depending on what kind of procedures you have done, but helpful or at least interesting. So yeah, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new here and you want to stay for more mommy content, vlogs, family, cute little toddlers, please subscribe, and then I'll see you guys on my next video, hopefully. Bye.